Hello YouTube, another vlog video on the topic of the coronavirus. Today we're going to talk to you about how the coronavirus is impacting our community and that we're in, the school that we go to, the state that we live in, and the nation that we also reside into. Your host, Christian Clinton, and Brazier Solid. And I'm going to let Brazier take the floor and give you guys the first little tidbit of information.
All right, so a couple updates and changes that has been going on in Oskaloosa for us attending William Penn University. We were supposed to start school and on-campus classes April the 13th, but that has been canceled. We no longer have on-campus classes. Everything is remote and online. So all of our classes are on Zoom. We have this Zoom that we meet with the teachers, and we basically, that's how we interact and still be able to learn and do stuff like that. As of for the 2020 graduates, they have postponed the graduation to a later date. They're trying to figure out some type of alternative that can happen for the 2020 graduates. Then let's talk about the cases. Let's talk about cases in Oskaloosa. There has been only one case so far as of yesterday's update of a person upper age, around like 60, 70, 80, something like that range, that has had the coronavirus. So that's basically really what's going on in Oskaloosa. Nothing too big, but yeah.
Still taking safety precautions and doing what we need to do. To touch a little bit more on what she said about counties and things like that and what cases we've had. The report that we looked up in regards to yesterday and what the final number was as of yesterday, there have been 614 cases. That includes the one that is in Mahaska County. I know compared to some other states and some other cities in other states, there have been way more cases and way more percentage of people being diagnosed with this virus and this epidemic that's going on. So I think that's relatively good that 614 people in just the state of Iowa have it. It's not good that they have it, but compared to some other states and things like that, I don't think that we're doing way better. Another thing that we looked up and heard about was that Iowa was going to go through a statewide shutdown. Last time we did a video, I know that I incorporated that Oklahoma and Florida and New York, Michigan, who else? Illinois, I believe.
Definitely.
Indiana, I think, was one, and then California and Washington State. That's the last one I was thinking of. They have done pretty much statewide shutdowns, not allowing too much transportation to go in and out of the state. Another state that has recently done that is Nebraska. They have shut it down for the most part. They're not letting people leave too much, and if you do, you kind of have to pay a fine of like $4,000, I think.
Yeah.
So it's really inconvenient to leave, but at the same time, if you have to leave and you can maybe get some funding from like a job or something to help you pay for that, then they're allowing you to. But for the most part, they're regulating everything. And I think so far that's good for the nation and good for just the Midwest in general, that the states in the Midwest aren't as harmful, because that's where we are right now. Even though there are states surrounding us that have gone through statewide shutdowns, they're not shut down because there are so many cases. They're shutting them down because they don't want cases to come through. What's up, man? How you doing? And that's one of our students. And
yes, sir.
Like we said last time we had a video, that the campus is really shut down for the most part. He is one of the very few students that I see around when we work at the different desks in the different places in the PAC in the surrounding areas of the school. There's not many administration around. not many custodians around either. Just kind of the bare minimum of everything. That way we're not contaminating each other or causing the virus to be spread in any way, shape, or form if somebody does happen to contract it at a later date that hasn't been reported yet. So I think that's good. Again, William Penn shutting down everything, but at the same time it is also a hassle being a senior, being somebody that is trying to get done with the classes, trying to walk. We had plans to walk across the stage, plans with family to come watch and things like that. So for that to happen, it
definitely sucks.
It's better than having graduation or chancing graduation and something else happening worse than what's already going on. But my reaction to it right now, I think I'm hoping that it doesn't go too long. I know that as a nation we are on quarantine until I think the end of April. End of April.
April 30th.
And a lot of my friends who watch news and different news sites on Twitter, news sites on TV are saying that could even be extended to pretty much the summer for the most part, going all the way until about July. So me being from Florida, Brazier being from Chicago, I think we enjoy our summers, everything during the summer. A lot of things happen, a lot of events, a lot of excitement. We like to get out there and enjoy ourselves, especially being young 20-year-olds. So that's one thing that I don't want to happen. I would not like to see it go through the summer, but if it does and there's still some precautions taken in things like that, then so be it. But that's really all I have. Brazier, you have anything?
Something I did want to just state that what I was listening to and hearing about the coronavirus, how if you are like feeling sick, because they say it started out with a little cold and then you may start having like the flu and then you'll start maybe feeling better, but they say it gets worse before it gets better. So when you start, like, people start feeling better, they feel like, oh, it's gone type stuff, but it's really not. And that's how other people are kind of catching it, because then people start going outside when they start to feel a little bit better, but then eventually it's like something else that kicks in that's like, it's stages to these. So make sure you just taking care of yourself and you being safe and being precautious of other people too, because we don't want to spread it around the world. Like, people dying every day, every second because of stuff like this. So just be safe out there in the streets.
Not at all. So, again, man, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes,
I know this
sir.
video is a little bit shorter than normal, but just kind of reiterating information that we've already told you guys. If we don't have any more updates for the most part about things that you guys care about, then we can't report on it too much. But if you have any comments or suggestions or any websites that we need to look at, please leave your comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, Christian Clinton.
I'm your girl Brazier.
Yes, and have a good rest of your day. Enjoy this video. Wash your hands. Keep good hygiene, and everybody stay safe.
Say your prayers.